Guys, you wouldn't believe what insane parties for men only Jamie Foxx and Diddy have been organizing over the years. Well, we've all heard that Hollywood is a place for weird stuff, but it seems like we somehow missed the news about the naked basketball tournaments that Jamie Foxx used to hold in his backyard. It seems like there are more speculations about Jamie being punished by Diddy, and despite the music mogul best efforts, he only sinks deeper under the weight of truth that's coming out. Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Celeb Live Channel. So, unless you don't live the rock, you probably know what a weird place Hollywood is, and sometimes we don't even get to hear about half of the insane things that's going on there. Like this time, the crazy details about Jamie Foxx and Diddy Elite Basketball Club surfaced, and let me tell you that it's men only, and it's not the end of the story because apparently these men are playing naked and the basketball is just a warm-up before they continue partying. These things could have never reached our attention if it wasn't to the content creator named Crystal, who shared some interesting things she had overheard from adults when she was coming with her mom to the radio station. Crystal's videos on TikTok went viral after she opened up about how very rich and wealthy celebrities used to attend basketball games hosted by Jamie Foxx and Diddy. However, Crystal had to take all her exposing videos down because she received a phone call threatening her if she doesn't delete the evidence from her account.
I got a phone call for someone, and I just want to apologize for anyone that I offended.
And although Crystal got really scared by that phone call, it's too late because the truth was already out, and one thing I like about the internet is that nothing is lost or forgotten here, and many people have seen her videos, and that's how we still got everything she had said. Well, Crystal was comfortable with hiding these details, but as she confessed, she couldn't stay silent after seeing what was happening to Jamie Foxx, and apparently knowing that other people, including celebrities, came forward with their accusations of the music mogul. She found enough courage to join them and be vocal about some crazy things that took place in the 90s. And according to Crystal, Jamie Foxx is a huge lover of private basketball games, and only men could get the invitation to join him and his friends. And here's more to say. Crystal mentioned that there was one specific detail about these games. The players had to be totally naked. And why, I'm not surprised to think that Diddy has a lifetime membership in this private basketball club for elites, because you know this man, he never misses a good party with attractive men. As Crystal revealed, many high-profile celebrities were participating in those games. And if you want to know the names exactly, well, just check the list of celebs who were hanging out with Jamie Foxx and Diddy in the recent years. You will get enough clues. And if you're still suspicious about the credibility of this info and wonder where she took all these crazy details, apparently, her mother shared some shady secrets because she used to work for radio stations, and Crystal even shared it sometimes. Her mom was taking her to work with her when she was only 7, and that's how she found out about these things. Jamie Foxx never ever commented about his naked basketball with men, although he repeatedly was stating how much he tried to earn Diddy's respect and trust, to that point that he even changed his house in order to make it more suitable for the music mogul and his taste. As Jamie stated, I was trying to get in music at that time, so I would throw parties for a reason, and because Diddy was so famous in music, I had a studio in my house. He never shared the details of those parties, but I think you can easily guess what has been going on there, especially considering the fact that once Jamie Foxx had been already caught by his neighbors playing nude basketball in the backyard, and he even publicly apologized for that and sent them gift baskets as a way to say, I'm sorry for causing you inconvenience. The actor is known for his love of throwing parties at his mansion, apparently created certain level of discomfort for his neighbors when they caught a glimpse of his pals shooting hoops naked. As Jamie said to all my neighbors, I just want to say that I'm sorry and I'm sending gift baskets to you for all the wrong I've done. We used to play nude basketball in the back for clinical reasons to release the soul. Part of my fence was down, and I didn't know that the lady and her family was there. I wasn't there at the time, but what got me was how long they looked for. I've been watching you guys for hours back there. I want it to stop. That's some serious stuff. And knowing Jamie's love for inviting high-profile celebrities to his house, we can only guess what else has been happening there. But you know what the worst thing? You won't be able to find any receipts, but I'm pretty sure that they had existed somewhere before Diddy began his campaign to purify the internet from any evidence against him. And whether it's his wild parties, other people's statements about his true nature, or any mentions of naked basketball games, everything had been erased. However, it doesn't fool anyone, and many people guess that Hollywood is not all rainbows and unicorns, and there are a lot of shady things going on there, including killings of those who say too much. As one user wrote, I'm quite sure they do a lot of things while naked in Hollywood. Basketball isn't the only thing. And another user wrote, so they tried to shut Jamie Foxx and then other business come out to the light. Well, Jamie is known for his close relationship with Diddy, and apparently he had seen and even participated in a lot of weird stuff over the years being in the industry. After starting a friendship with the rap mogul by posing as a videographer, the doors of many celebrities' houses opened for him, including opulent parties Diddy himself would throw. As Jamie recalled those days during his interviews with Colbert, I would hang out and watch him throw parties. He threw a party and said, "Yo, Playboy, this party costs $1.5 million. I'm like, you are out of your mind. Well, spending more than $1 million on a weekend bash seems crazy for ordinary people, but I'm more concerned not about the money Diddy had spent, but his guests. As it had been stated earlier, Diddy had no limits and boundaries during his famous bashes, and it seems like there were underage people attending these parties. Like you remember that story with Usher, who was been living with Diddy when he was 14-year-old. Apparently, Usher has also seen some things during these shenanigans, and he himself recalled this wild experience, saying things like, "I got a chance to see some things. I went there to see the lifestyle, and I saw it." Well, it might have all been new and exciting for Usher, and he all believed it was a great experience. But as he grew older, he began to realize what he had to witness. I wonder if he ever saw adult men playing basketball without their clothes on. At least, it can explain why Usher doesn't delve into the details of his life with Diddy. He doesn't want to end up like Jamie Foxx and other celebrities who were spilling beans and were unfortunate enough to cross Diddy's path. And guys, I know what you want to say. It's just adults doing whatever they want, right? But if you've been watching me for a while now, you should know how protective Diddy is. Whether it's his insane bashes with men or naked basketball tournaments, he doesn't these things to become a public knowledge. These are the things that the elites would not want to surface. And probably, this is why Jamie Foxx was targeted, and there were even speculations that his family was preparing for the worst. But Corinne Foxx lost her patience and finally slammed everyone who was sharing false news in her statement saying sad to see how the media runs wild. My dad has been out of the hospital for weeks, recuperating. In fact, he was playing pickleball yesterday. Thanks for everyone's prayers and support. While the whole nature of this message suggested that Jamie was already at home, as it turned out, in fact, he was transferred to the rehabilitation center somewhere in late April, and it took his daughter 2 whole weeks to even notify his concerned fans about this change in actor's condition. It stated that Jamie's health is out of danger now, but the nature of the complication has not been disclosed. By what it looks like, the updates are still quite conflicting. And while Jamie's daughter says that he is already doing well and even back to physical exercises, the news about the actor being admitted to a rehabilitation center hit the headlines, crushing Corinne's lies. The whole thing looks so suspicious for Jamie's fans, and they are tired of getting more misleading information about his well-being. One day, he plays pickleball with his family, and on the other day, his daughter are visiting him in rehab center. Apparently, someone here is hiding the truth, or maybe trying to protect the actor from more harm, which only adds to the speculations that these naked basketball games have something to do with the actor's medical complication. As one user commented, "I'm confused. How is he playing pickleball but needs rehab? And if his daughter was the one to inform us of his medical emergency, why would she let weeks go by without updating or putting a stop to the rumors? None of it makes sense to me." And another person added, "There are certain drugs that mimic a stroke. He wasn't playing stupid pickleball either. Get real people, get real people, get real. They came for him. Hey, came for him. He could play pickleball. Why can't he finish his movie?" Well, as days go by, we get more shocking details, but there is still no answer to the main question. What had really happened to Jamie's health? But let me know, what do you reckon about all this? Is it weird that Jamie Foxx and Diddy hosted basketball games where they played naked? And do these games have anything to do with the actor being hospitalized? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I'm eager to know what you're thinking. And in the meantime, check my other videos about Jamie Foxx's situation. Something clearly doesn't add up here. Well, that's all for today. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned, and I promise to be back very soon.